Welcome back to the Surge. This is Warren. Something has gone horrifically wrong at Creo.
Have a nice day, Warren.
Yep, that's actually a little weird. Something has gone very wrong at Creo. Miss. I don't particularly like the single-rigged armature because it has heavy, so there's some very strange heavy and weak damage. Like that, the second thrust there has almost no damage attached to it. Okay, here's where we're gonna die a lot, because this is not supposed to be here. No. So he has a freeze thing going on that actually grossly slows down your regeneration. Oh shit, I forgot he's here too. Yeah. He just straight kicks my ass. So, originally, you didn't have to fight that dude. It was just you killed the loader thingy and it dropped that thing. They added that to the game, but wrong button. I'm gonna switch back to this thing because it does more consistent damage. We probably should also just keep going because we can always come back to that. Kind of. There's almost no difference especially in power usage between overhead and vertical and horizontal strikes that I'm aware of. So, pick this up, and then there you are. So this is the next issue. Yeah, so these things aren't actually that hard to fight. The problem is the cold. Oops, almost. Whoa, 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 whoa! I set myself on fire. That was my fault. Ow. Yeah, and then there's that. Come on. I fucked up. The hitbox is also a little strange on this one. I might have to come back to this. We've got a little bit of a ways to go before we have hit the point of no return.
Look out for your fellow workers. They look out for you.
But we did get a level up in our proficiency. Oh yeah, double tapping the run. The right, no, right out loud. Double tapping the run gives us a little hop. Okay. We're gonna go around a little bit and maybe get some more scrap. See if I can get my scrap back real fast. Without I'm sorry, what? So, that is an EMP, and it will immediately drain all your energy. There's a way to do extra damage, but I have completely forgotten how. I think it actually involves, like, rigging with fire or something like that. I can't remember. Anyway. But various combinations of overhand, and I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. Oops. Ow. There we go. Now I feel a little better. I feel less shit. Still shit, just less shit. Ow. See what I mean? There we go. Give me that. Pick up. Okay, so this is where things get a little wacky. Come on. Billy.
Great news, guys. We finally got the new gear assembly unit down here. And not a moment too soon. The old one was spitting out worse trash than what you put in. For now, though, you'll have to manually unlock the schematics on your local accounts, at least until they update the interface. The rest is business as usual. You know, pick what you need, make sure you got the proper materials, and hit OK.
Alright. Nope. So he's going to be our next target because we want we want weapon parts, essentially. I think the overhead strikes with this actually do more damage. Okay. The other interesting thing about the weapon levels, or not the levels, the weapon types, is they each build energy differently at different rates. We need the semiconductors that come with the headpieces. Plus, it's easier to kill a target when you top off their head. Oops. I don't know if it was... I think it might have been the sequel where they implemented sneak attacks. But it's definitely not in this game. Yep. And they're all pretty... The executions are pretty canned as far as animations are concerned. Ow! That was ouch. Interesting fact, you can continue to wail on a target without having to worry about killing it as long as you're holding the execution button. It doesn't actually do any health damage to them. So that it's kind of a way to guarantee that execution. Ow! I need to get the power heal set up. Time to head back to medbay because we need to spend some scrap, grab some more armor. Armor is actually important. It's not just damage reduction, it actually gives you bonuses.
Designated work site.
Oh, shut up. Need to heal, and then we need to go to the gear assembly and build ourselves some armor. Really? I'm out already? Wow. Anyway, body gear, biggest damage reduction. So if you collect all of them, you get a gear bonus. And I think I'm gonna swap that for that, but I need to be in the med bay to do it. Nope. Yes. Oh no, that's just never mind. I don't think we picked it up yet. The
Come back anytime.
So canonically speaking, this vibro saw is actually Warren's primary weapon. According to canon, he doesn't use. He finishes the game with this piece of equipment. Oh, sawed off. That's the only problem with fighting these lifters. They're normally not that bad, but fighting the lifters, fighting lifters has an issue where they can just hit you through walls and stuff. All right, I'm gonna pause, do a little bit of grinding because you guys don't need to watch me do that, and make sure we get ourselves rigged out. Okay, welcome back. So I've gotten our full set of Lynx gear, and if you look right there at the bottom of the screen, we get a increased attack speed while at or near full health. We've also gotten a couple of levels up.
Please remember, safety at work is our
with
highest
our
priority and should be
weapons
yours.
skill. Yeah, he's significantly. It's a significant speed upgrade with the Lynx gear. It's almost ridiculous, actually. Also opened this door, which I'd forgotten to do. There's no real reason to do it except to avoid one fight. If you're playing this game, you're probably not going to avoid the fight anyway. Although I still have this pile of scrap here that I have neglected to pick up. The only thing I don't like about is he going to come after me? Because if he does, that's great, because then I can just nail him to a wall as he comes closer. Hi! Hi, stupid. Yay! I'm gonna attempt fate again. But this time I'm gonna see if I can draw him out. Because he will come closer, and if that's the case... Shit. Ow! Fire bed! Fire bed! So this guy is interesting because he's wearing an experimental suit of space. He's wearing an experimental space exosuit. Come on. Oh, come on. I can't dodge. It won't. The game will not let me dodge. Okay. I just took a beating because the game decided that no, I couldn't dodge that. Alright. Anyway, we'll get back to that. Okay, so we're back at this fight again. Not what I intended, but I discovered that if you break his legs, he has a problem maneuvering at you. Of course, I've somehow managed not to trigger the astronaut. So these are like large scale bosses in Dark Souls. They do not respawn. Larger demons and such. Come on. Come on. There we go. We also get what's called a shining coin out of that, and that's useful for it's a DLC item, but it's useful for later in the game. There's a bunch of weird DLC shit in this game. We also got a ton of scrap, so let's not die and lose all that stuff. Hey, bud. Your attacks are bullshit. Ow! Yeah. Okay, he's got a 3-hit combo. Oh, for... One. Only when I'm dodging. Or only when I'm not attacking. Or only when I'm attacking, excuse me. Oh, what the hell? This is a weird fight. Yes. 1, 2, 3. No, it does. Yes. Oh, that's cheating. I mean, you can do that too, kind of. I think what that's telling me is that I have to get in. Oh, no, he's just changed the rules on me and I'm dead. Alright. Good news is we don't have to do the big loader anymore. We can just come back and get him. So I'll just come back once I've killed his stupid ass. Finally. Good grief. I took way too many tries. Yeah, his combo is actually kind of broken. But yeah, we've got the Angel 6 arm schematic and the Angle Heart. Alright, so each one of these weapons has some lore to it. So Angle Heart, highly experimental boost tool built to achieve its potential, even in extreme conditions. State-of-the-art heat sensors keep pulsating, casing, seething hot, and any surrounding. Please handle with care. Extreme caution is advised. Creo is not eligible for any insurance claims related to burn wounds during work hours. Further information, please read the fine print. So it's an experimental boost engine. Vibro Cutter is Aster's flagship product, but it's one of the many high-powered cutting tools Aster produces for industrial applications around the world. Its ease of use, tempered tungsten teeth, and rugged cases make it a go-to choice for many Creo employees. Aster Spectre Bite. Aster's Spectre Bite is a heavy-duty answer to their Vibro Cutter model with extreme cutting power and mounted single-rig design for better handling. Its increased weight. The secret to its exceptional performance can be found in Aster's innovative plasma focusing nodes, which use local magnetic fields to contain and modulate the Spectre beam's plasma beams. Yeah, so it's a Spectre. It's a plasma cutter, essentially. And then this is a chunk of scrap that fell from a decommissioned rocketry component during their disposal. While not exactly a Creo tool of any notable function, it's nevertheless a solid heft and can be used for basic self-defense. It's a club. Now we look at the armor. Lynx Gear's third generation Creo rig technology, customized to suit the involving needs of our field technicians. Its lightweight construction and ease of use guarantees unparalleled flexibility, micro-limited alloy surfaces, and modest core power requirements make for a versatile set of gear suited to many challenging tasks of machinery enhancement. So one of the things that we're going to have to keep an eye on now that we're plugging in hardware is our power consumption. You can see right there at the bottom left, it says 16 out of 18. So we have 16 sorry, I'm reading at the same time. We have 16 components, or 16 power consumption out of 18 total, which means, yeah, I've done some upgrading. But this is the Engelhart. This is a DLC thing. That's why that fight was so kind of one-sided. Why I was getting my ass kicked so badly. Ah, crap. So yeah, that was the EMP effect. It knocked out all of my stamina and all of my energy. It sucks. But whatever. Here we go. You can say one thing. The single rig units, while they're not fast, they do a ton of damage. With the Lynx fast upgrade, it does significantly more damage than it normally would. There we go. And slice it. But that's a yeah. So each one of the weapon classifications has a different execution for each body part, which is impressive, actually. Oops. What? And there's 6 or 7 different weapon classifications. I can actually go into the skill menu and look it up. What? More scrap. And now we have the boss fight. Or we can just hop on the tram. No, actually this is the disused tram terminal. We're gonna grab the... Come on. The problem with using a thumbstick for... Of course it's a trap. Wouldn't be fun if it weren't. No idea what I'm cutting, but that's good enough. Look at that. So, each enemy unit when killed drops some kind of resource. If you get the arm, I think, was that the plasmic regen? It was the second plasma. Okay, never mind. When they drop resources, the weapons also drop tungsten alloy, which is used for... I don't really want to go in here yet because this is a boss fight and I have no health refills, so I'm actually going to go back to the med center and level up a little bit. All right, running like hell. We're gonna do the boss fight now. The boss fight. Ow. Not. Is it maybe come back later? I don't remember actually. I do remember there's boss fight here. I just guess it's not now. Ooh, we have mail.
After the recent events and the continuing threat to Creo security, we are asking all employees to remain vigilant. Please, if you see or hear anything suspicious, report it immediately to your supervisor. Protect yourself, your job, your family. Terrorism is everyone's problem.
Alright, screw that. We're gonna go back down. Really? Okay. Yeah, we're supposed to get on the tram, but I don't want to do that. I want to do this instead. We're going to go over here, and we're going to open this door. This is technically half a shortcut. It's an incomplete shortcut. Let me put it that way. Hey, buddy. But I'm ooh, that was close. I'm glad I went back to the med lab, because I discovered that the angle heart was actually a level 1 item. Everything we had so far is actually up to level 2. So it was actually doing significantly less damage than its potential at our current resources. So yeah, that was interesting to discover. Okay, so we're gonna go do this thing. I hate this thing, but we're gonna go down into the under tunnels, and hopefully it'll tell us how to turn on the flashlight. Otherwise, it's gonna get real hard to see. Because there is a flashlight function. I just forgotten what it was. And then there's this thing, which is more scrap. There we go. What? What was that noise? There's one. There's actually, this room is full of bullshit. Just... Gosh. Really wish I could do that sneak attack thing. Technically I could if I did it like a charge, but that's the point. Oh, right, the power's out, that's why we have to come down here. So the power to the tram is dead.
I have to say I'm not comfortable with this. Not comfortable at all. We've had multiple accidents in this sector. We have to shut it down and take it to pieces bit by bit. Now, I know what you're gonna say, but we've been lucky. We've been able to sweep the previous incidents under the rug.
That's interesting.
Keep relying on luck. I know nobody cares about the grunts down here, but God knows they will care if the media gets hold of it, or worse, the oversight committee.
Interesting. More accidents are happening down here, and they're covering it up. Ever since the little incident with the this is Rhino armor, or a Rhino suit. I'd say he's not that hard, but he's got the butterfly. Is that what it's called? Yeah, the Yosuke butterfly. And that's where it is. So we also got the Rhino arm schematic and the metavoltaic injection. So the metavoltaic injection can actually replace our
Power system activated.
Hooray.
Sector initializing.
it replaces our implant, essentially.
Sector online. Attention. Security lockdown in effect.
Hooray, I think.
Warning. Security systems are now active.
We have made
No
a mistake.
connection to CreoNet at this time.
We turned on the security systems. I almost missed that.
Access unauthorized.
What? Yep, we have to find a security key. So now we go key hunting.
We have come into possession of evidence that links Ed Nakana, employee number 776910, to the homicides associated with the individual known as the Liberator. All indications point to the fact that he has deliberately tampered with his neural implant, including disabling its GPS function. Therefore, CreoNet cannot ascertain his whereabouts. While he's at large, he is a serious threat to staff and Creo's image. If this were to get out, we need to take care of this quickly and quietly.
I love how the majority of what they're concerned about is the image. We need legs, so we're gonna grab legs. Or not. We're just gonna beat him to death with the wrong end of the Engelhardt. Yeah, the Engelhardt is a really good early on weapon, and it's one of the reasons I was getting my ass kicked so badly, is because it is a really good weapon. It just happened to be in the enemy's hands, which is not good for us, anyway. So, shit is not right with Creo.
Let me out.
I don't know if that was supposed to take an arm or what.
Let me out.
Okay, we'll let him out. Nice to see a friend. Oh, shit! I want whatever that is. I'm not going to use it because I actually don't particularly care for them. But the Indris R3 Titan. Blue X cables. That's, I think, an efficiency for our recharges. Yeah. Blue cables. Reduces the energy cost of performing finishing moves, activating drones, etc. Yes. Oh. Oops. Can I swap in the medevac? No, it won't let me. Yeah. So we need to go back to the med bay or go to the next med bay and get the metavoltaic injection installed. But yeah, oh yeah, and we picked up the, sorry. Dope. Oops. It's a big effing, well, technically it's not a hammer. It functions like a hammer, but technically it's not a hammer. It's a rivet gun. What's better than one tool, two pro quality tools in one? The Andrus RS3 Titan combines industrial rivet gun with high torque super industrial wrench. I don't really see a wrench there, but yeah, I know it's a rivet gun. Providing Creo employees with perfect tool for rocket manifold maintenance. Due to the inherent danger, the rivet function is restricted to internal database of approved users. Contact your department manager today if you're interested in setting up for requisite safety courses. Sorry. Brain didn't want to process that particular sentence. Inventory, schematics. Right, I actually have to build the damn thing to get the background on it. Oh well. Okay, I'll just show you what this thing does. I don't particularly care for these because it's kind of ridiculous. It's not terrible. It's just kind of ridiculous. And then we've got this. Well, we're not going down there because that shit's toxic and we don't have any protection for that. There's actually a suit of armor that protects us. Gear lights, yes. Gentlemen. It's not a bad weapon, I just don't particularly care for it. Yeah, sure. Oh, we're not going that way. There's another plot going on behind closed doors here. So, something is going wrong with Creo. Creo is having issues with workers murdering other workers because of reasons that we're not quite sure of, but people calling themselves liberators? That's weird. Yeah, so it's pretty obvious at this point that Creo is not really on the up and up. Hell, they fired their head of the Resolve program, which is even stranger, especially if things are going as well as Creo says they are. Anyway, that's going to be it for the video. I will see you guys at the boss fight. Later.